Hello, everybody, and welcome back to D&D Blender presents the Bee Team. I am your humble host, Tim, and today we have with us...
Gary says aloha.
Della.
Beth.
Avira.
Wow, you're quiet. In the previous session, Beth died. And so, really, you shouldn't have said anything, Beth. She was like, ugh. But... we begin this session as the Serenity pulls away from Stardock with the burn marks from the dragon, who, of course, Beth remembers the name of.
And Thor.
We'll work on that.
Everybody, 1, 2, 3.
Ash
Tyranthor!
I don't know how it gets so muddled in your brain, but other words do that for me as well.
It's glorious. I'm loving every iteration of that dragon name. It's gold.
I can't wait until somehow, some way, you get a dragon of your own, because the name is going to just be different.
So, you place Beth down on a bed in the cabin quarters, and basically, as it stands, you guys are just cruising away through space. You haven't been told anything else, so for the most part, the game is yours. What would you like to do?
I'm guarding Beth's gun.
Alright, so Dolla's with Beth, because the gun is still attached to her.
Gary's gonna try and use mending on Beth.
Okay. It doesn't work.
Damn. Why can't you be a robot? Rhetorical question, you're dead.
She's dead.
Dead. Avira.
I'm just going to enter in the room and see what's going on.
Alright.
Hey, use your phantasmal magic.
No!
Maybe that'll fix Beth.
Can you use Phantasmal to heal?
You mean wild magic?
Yeah, wild magic.
Sure.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. Roll on the wild magic table. Roll me a D100.
It says 100.
Oh, cool.
Critical hit.
No, I think that means you roll 2 more times.
That's even more dangerous.
Just give me 1 second here. Alright, here we go. Table. 100. Oh, okay. You attempt to conjure up your wild magic, and you feel a lot better. You regain all your expended sorcery points, which you don't have any that you spent. So nothing happens. You just go, ha!
And you glow a little.
Yeah, you glow a little bit. So
Well, at least something positive happened.
something positive
You
happened.
just become a sparkly vampire. Maybe it's vampire?
Beth, you are dead. You are currently floating in an endless void. However, in the void you hear a voice, and it is a voice familiar to you, and it goes, well, looks like you've got yourself into quite the predicament.
Who the hell is this? You have an annoying voice.
Yes, well, you should know. You did kill me, after all.
I have killed so many people. Who are you?
Oh, you know who I am. Surely my voice is familiar.
I do not play games. Who are you?
Oh, very well. You're so boring, you know. But, you know, hang on, I forgot his name. Give me a second. I know my name. One moment, let me just remember who I am.
For a split second, I got my hopes up.
Give me 10 seconds. Where am I? No, that's not my character's name. So you remember me. I am Dexter, the copper dragon you slew all those years ago.
Cool.
How goes it?
cool, you say? Why?
I love dragons.
Yes, well, one certainly kicked the crap out of you, Beth, but I've been observing you, you see. You may have slewn me, but my essence has remained within that dagger that you carry with you everywhere you go.
I have special dragon dagger.
You do, yes. It's one of my tooth, you bitch. But one thing I have noticed about you, Beth, is that unlike other members of your species, you actually seem to care about things. You know, you actually think that the world needs to be saved.
Oh, all Githari.
Gith Yankee.
All Gith Yankee care. We are what's standing against the universe and and the void.
That is...
Words.
Words.
That is decidedly untrue. Do you even know about your own species?
Of course, I know about my species. I am my
Far too
species.
hopeful. Far
Yes.
too hopeful.
I am my species.
I am
know.
the final person of my species.
Well, look. You appear to have been having a hard time of it. You wanted a dragon. You didn't get a dragon. But I think we could come to some arrangement. If you so desire, I could bring you back to life. If you were to, say, take care of my essence and raise me back up.
Of course, I am Gith Yankee. I always care for the dragons.
Yes, but
We need each other.
not an evil dragon like the red one. This is I'm a copper dragon. You know, you did kill me. It really hurt.
Oh, well, I do try and be efficient in my killing and not cause my prey
Well,
much
you failed
unnecessary
miserably.
pain.
You failed miserably I still look. I'm only a tooth, but I still feel everything.
That does not sound.
Did you make sure?
Yes. Well, I'm sorry, Tooth. I would
Name is Dexter.
Dexter.
No,
The
Dexter.
Dexter.
Thank you. Get it right.
The talking dragon Tooth. I would be happy to look after your essence.
Very well. It appears we have an accord. And everyone on the outside, you see the dragon tooth dagger that Beth carries on her hilt glow and begin to float up and spin around the room. It says,
Hey, Dollar.
Oh shit!
What were you
Dollar,
waving
this
that thing?
doesn't
Yeah.
look normal.
and the
Everybody get under the bed!
Do
And
your
you got-
dragon teeth do that?
and you guys hear, here we go. Sounded a bit like fucking Bunny there. Here we go. Yeah, it's like, here we go. And
Yeah, you made me dare to hope for just
it
a second.
flies up. The dagger flies around the room, and you see a whole dragon form around the tooth, starting small with one massive tooth sticking out of it, and it slowly gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then
Does this mean that you now have a dragon bamf?
forming on the bed beside. Like, hello, everybody. I am Dexter. And so, up you get, Beth. And he bites you, and you wake up.
Hell.
Beth, you're alive!
Beth. Beth, your knife, it turned
I
into a shiny
I was
dragon.
just asleep, and what the hell is that?
You know me, Beth. I am Dexter.
I thought that was a stupid dream I was having.
No, you are very dead.
How could I be dead?
Well, because you
I'm in-
fucked up and failed. You got murdered by that person on the other dragon.
Ass.
Yes.
I got your body.
Oh, well, thanks. That was useful.
Well, my bird got your body.
I saved your gun. It doesn't work.
Well, we'll see what I can do. But thanks for getting the gun. So, what was? Do we adopt a dragon now?
No, you've adopted a dragon.
Gosh, we'll have to work on.
Is he to scale?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Little dragon.
Yes.
He is only a baby.
Actually, he might be a bit too big. No, he's actually smaller than that. Now
Me-sized.
now he's to scale.
He's me-sized.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He's a medium-sized dragon.
Joel's
Because if
gonna
he was
hop up
real
on the
size
bed.
in the ship, he would be bigger than the room, wouldn't it?
Yes, exactly.
That's what I was thinking. Like, we're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Oh
no.
yeah.
Now that is him at the moment. So he goes, yes, well, yes, Beth and I have made an agreement. I will be your mount until such time as you have no further use of me.
I don't know if I could mount you. I think I have better off.
No, yes, I can't fly with you on my back. We can run. I can be like a horse. And you see him just like, he's just running around the room. See, I can.
He's so
very
fast, he's
small
running on
mount.
the walls.
Yeah.
I could mount you.
He's like, oh, hello there, little one.
I don't normally
Ooh.
do this, but I could use a drink. I might go.
It's like, oh, a party. Wait for me.
Can Dexter come to my birthday?
So his name is Dexter.
Star? Is he
Yeah.
a star?
Yeah, Deck.
Is he shiny or is he just copper?
He's copper, but he's metallic. So yeah,
Shiny.
he's actually like his scales are the same color and consistency of copper coins.
Ooh, I like that.
So he's
Very
Oh
shiny.
my god.
yes.
The doll is gonna go up and start.
Oh, hello there, little one. Haha.
You're very pretty.
Why, thank you. So are you. A little bit young, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I suppose.
I'm nearly 40 years old.
You're really? Whoa. Wow.
Gary's just gonna walk with Beth to find a drink and pat her on the back.
First time dying, huh?
Uh-huh.
It's always pretty rough.
Avira, do you have anything to say about all this?
Just join the group. No
Yeah.
sense being alone.
No. Well, yeah. I mean, Dollar and Dexter are just chatting in the room here, so there's two
You
different.
might
So
want
you,
to supervise.
so you can hang.
You
So,
Fine.
might not want to supervise.
I guess the
That's also
responsible
an
one
option.
better stay.
sorry.
I guess the responsible one better stay.
All right.
Yeah, so you can go Rubles
Yeah.
there.
Ruben's like, what do you mean? I'm the responsible one.
Bonner, don't make
says
any
the bird
rash
that went
decisions.
into the dungeon and got stuck in the jail cell.
Hey, look. I was not aware that there was an anti-magic field. Normally, I could get out. It's fine.
I mean, he was just trying to save his dad.
Yeah, exactly. I was. Let's. Come on. Let's. I'm.
Ruble does not like his intelligence being insulted.
Yes, it was like, look here, I'm going to lay down on this bed here. And so, Javier, you can do what you want. And then so Dexter's like, oh, so little one, where do you hail from?
Oh, you know, here and there. I grew up on a ship like this one.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yes.
and then I met my friends.
Oh.
And this is my friend Avira. She's a new friend, but she's nice.
Yeah, pleasure to make your acquaintance, Javier. And he bows
Likewise.
deeply.
And
Yes.
then over there in the corner, that's my son.
Your son? Oh.
He's a very good boy.
Yes, I'd imagine so, with such a ravishing father.
Oh, you.
Oh. I think you and I are going to get on quite well.
Oh, you're one of those.
You're one of those.
Is he, you know?
Yes. 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 I'm a bardic dragon. I swing in every direction.
Good lad.
Good boy.
Yeah. Look, I can even go upside down. But we better not let my ward waiting. Come along, let us go and all get a drink. I sense a great deal of magic from you, Avira. What kind of magic do you practice?
Oh, I try my best, but most of the time my spells don't usually work out. Especially for a wild mage.
Oh, one of those, eh?
One of those.
One of these.
One
so
of
what?
those.
Yes. Well, it's always quite good to meet a wild mage. One of my best friends was a wild mage. Unfortunately, he turned himself into a hairy frog one day, and then never quite recovered. It tends to happen when you get stepped on by a giant frog.
That doesn't sound pleasant.
Oh, no, it's not. And had to get all the jokes. He just died of embarrassment. Kept on saying, oh, he was a frog in his throat. Oh. So we meet up with Beth and Gary. Gary getting drinks in the...
Post-resuscitation shots.
I feel quite down. I feel like I've just kind of humiliated myself around front of my people by dying.
Yeah, Gary's there with you.
Yeah.
No, but she's talking to you, Gary.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't think
Look, you're not dead anymore, are you?
they will not. No one will look like I had respect among my people, and now I'm just
Okay,
as
but
low as you guys in their eyes.
Have any of your people come back from the dead?
No, I don't. Oh yeah.
Because
Yes, Locke.
now you're basically Jesus. Whoever that guy is.
You may no longer have respect amongst your kind, but you will always have respect with us.
Yeah, you have our respect.
Yes, and
And
then...
you will
you-
always have a place at our table.
Oh, is this the table? Oh, it's marvelous. So, what have I missed?
Hi, I'm Gary.
Hello, I am Dexter.
Do you mind if I call you Dex?
Oh, if you insist.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dex. I'm talking to Beth.
Oh, well, and Dexter just sets himself up on the table. He sort of like walks around like a dog, circles and just curls up at the end of the table. And he goes, ooh, look, cutlery. And he starts hoarding the cutlery. And starts piling it up. Like, oh, yes, this is much better.
I will spend a whole gold coin just to flick it at him.
Okay.
Like that.
I was like, oh, you flirt. I like you, Gary. I like you a lot. I think we're going to get on quite well.
That's good to hear. You're much nicer than the last few dragons I've met.
Oh, you've met a few dragons, have you?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, I'm a dragon.
Yes, exactly. This one's quite charming.
Yes, and I've known you for a while. You're not one of the last dragons I've met.
Oh, okay, fair.
You're quite a good friend, actually, Dollar.
Oh, you're quite a good friend too, Gary.
Oh, look at us. We're all friends now.
I'd say you're quite an invaluable part of our team.
Well, I would
Yes.
argue that you also are.
And so I would certainly agree to that, Father. As did all my NPCs have ha-has at the end of at the end of everything I say.
Gary sort of sits back in his chair and takes a swig from his mug and...
I'd say, all of you are quite valuable to me. I don't think I'd be here without any of you.
Well, we are here to save the universe, so we're all going to have to rely on each other.
Yes, well, I'm certainly here to assist with that.
I'm quite happy that we don't have to rely on that stupid lion head, Harry.
I don't think we've met Harry. Who's Harry?
He's an ass.
Okay.
Oh, donkey.
I thought
then.
you said he was a lion.
Yes.
He may as well be an ass. He's Leonin, but, he's always been a dick growing up.
Oh, so might understand you're introducing the backstory now. Oh, please. I love a good story. And you see him just curl up and he puts his fingers...
His little claws.
His fingers under his chin saying, please go on.
Flashback time!
And then he said he would put... He said, I'd light a candle, but I spit acid.
I think Gary actually has... Oh, no, I removed that one, damn it. But...
I've got a tinderbox. I can light a candle.
So, Gary's going to cross his legs, as much of an issue as that is in these chairs. But he's gonna do it. And sit back.
The chairs do move in real life. They just don't move in the model.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's got...
He also has backwards knees also,
yeah,
so...
which is the issue with crossing his legs.
Minotaurs have those weird goat legs.
No, he has...
Bull legs.
He has knees that are correct.
Yeah, it's the heel that
The heels,
points
but
back.
he has a backwards heel.
So his legs just go...
Yeah, basically he's always on tiptoes.
Yeah.
Well, You see, it all started when my mother found out I had a little bit of wild magic in me. That was a long time ago, though. A couple deaths ago. And Harry, he thought he was all that because he naturally had magic. But he's just good with a sword.
He's a ranger.
He always bullied me because he was just a little better. And he was the teacher's pet. He's not a nice person. And he's very selfish.
Well, that was boring.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. There are many people in my life that I do not like. In fact, I don't even know if I can count the people I like on one hand, so.
and Dex just sort of leans over towards you and says, "Oh, come on, surely I'm one of those people."
And me, and Dollar.
Yes, I guess I can get more
1,
fingers.
2, 3, 4, 5. It's one hand worth.
Yeah.
No, look at you have a single hand.
That's more than enough.
You know, you weren't what I'd imagine a dragon would be if I ever got to work with one, the honor of working with
Yes,
one.
well, we didn't have much of a conversation last time. You sort of broke in while I was having dinner and cut my damn head off. Yes, I thought that was very rude, you know.
Well, you know what? I'm sure you can. Next time I'll let you finish your meal.
Oh,
That'll make it up for you.
well, thank you. I'd appreciate that, but I'd appreciate.
I can be accommodating.
We don't need to, come to blows. We're working together now,
Yes.
aren't we? This is part of the deal. So, what exactly is this great and powerful quest? We'll only be able to get snippets of what's been going on, being inside this dagger all this time.
Well, I too only have snippets, but I believe a giant head is going to be eating a planet. That's what I.
A big head, you say?
Yes.
Ooh, what's his name? Atropos.
Well, Dex, Atropos is,
So as you say that, Captain Nuru comes down the hallway. So that's right, you're correct. Yeah, that is the name, Atropos. Great big floating head.
Hey, where did you come from?
I've been on the bridge, dickhead. Who do you think's-
We didn't hear you coming.
Yeah, because it's because I'm a rogue. I'm really stealthy.
Goddamn sneaky people.
I'm really stealthy. Now look, you may have thought that the whole adventure up there on Stardock was a bit of a shit show, and it was. However, I would just like to say, well done. You provided the necessary distraction that I needed to sneak in and steal the device from Stardock that we needed.
That was our plan all along.
No, it wasn't, Gary. Stop lying.
I got my dragon.
Is that-
In a roundabout way.
I was about to ask, where the hell did that come from?
My
So,
dagger.
hello, I'm Dexter. So, I don't care. Just wait, as long as you're not going to cause any trouble. Is he domesticated? He calls
He can be.
It's like, you flirt.
He is intelligent.
Yes. And beautiful. By the way, do you have any more silverware? I need to. Yeah. No, we don't have any more silverware. But look, we'll be heading up to meet a friend of mine soon. You're all welcome to join me. But this device that I've captured, and she pulls it out of her pocket. It's very small. It's just a little glowing crystal, and it actually floats in her hand. Is here. It'll be the key to our success. I just need someone to tweak it and to finish up the cargo.
What does it do?
This is, and Beth, you would recognize this, seeing it. It is the device that is used to transport Stardock between the astral plane and the prime material plane. So it's effectively a
Dimension key.
a dimension key. Yeah, it allows you to transport.
It's effectively a dimension key that allows you to transport.
So, that's right. I figure the best way we're going to take this thing out if we can banish it completely from our universe and stick it into another dimension, possibly the negative energy plane where it came from. So, look, I know you're looking very smug over there, Avira, because you figured out the plan before anyone else, but that's fine because you're part of the crew. You're supposed to know the plan.
Let's get rid of these bad vibes.
Yes. There's nothing but bad vibes on this ship. That's why it's called the Serenity. So there's anything but. Now, so we'll be arriving there in the next hour, so make yourselves at home. If you want to come with me, you can. If you want to hang out on the ship, that's also fine.
Well, Gary's gonna go have a quick power nap until they get there and follow.
Cool. So she heads back up to the bridge, and you guys can take a short rest if it is necessary.
Hey, Dexter, do you want to meet me in the loading dock?
Oh, a tour. Yes, please.
Of sorts. Rubel, you stay behind.
Okay, father. If you insist. I'll be on the bridge.
Go take a nap, son.
Daddy needs some alone time.
Beth, what would you like to do?
Well, I would have liked to have gotten to know the dragon better, so we could better work together. But since he's more interested in Dollar, I might
No, Dollar's being flirty with him, so...
And this dragon hasn't had sex since at least the last time you killed him.
I'm gonna practice with my great sword.
Alright.
Just got it.
Well, I mean, Beth's welcome to join in.
Alright, so Beth, you just retire to... basically in the hallway, just practicing your various moves.
No, standing over the edge of Gary's bed, just swinging it over the top of him whilst he sleeps.
No, I stand by what I said the first time.
Fair enough, then.
Avira, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna keep Beth company. Just
Okay,
she shouldn't be alone.
fair enough. So,
Do you know how to fight? Would you like to have like a
like to spar?
spa with me?
Sure.
But we're not gonna enter each other.
Nope. Not too good with the sword or staff. But
I mean,
I'm
now's
willing to.
Now's as good a time as any to learn it.
Yeah.
So, did I didn't actually... I actually have the chef variant of your outfit, but I forgot to upload it, so... So you can get ready for battle by changing into your chef's outfit. But
What am I gonna do?
Show how
Hit
you're
with a frying
good.
pan?
exactly, you can frying pan it to death.
It's time to serve up some pain!
Improvised weapon, improvised weapon, improvised weapon.
Because you've got the frying pan and the spatula of doom, so you can,
Spork.
yes, the spork of death. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to roll to do some faux combat, you can if you like. We'll do a best of 3. So,
Let's start with the.
so you So have you got staff as an attack option on your?
Got that wrong.
Oh, okay, that's the arcane focus. Yeah, but you want to go into actions. That's your inventory. You want actions. There you go. So there's the staff and the dagger. So depending on how you want to go. So you guys square off. Have you got your short sword? Or your long?
Did I'll just.
Let's go to your actions. It's in there.
I know. It's. I think.
It should be plus.
I know. It's like 14. I just can't see it because of the way that thing is going.
Yeah, well, roll for initiative to see who goes first. Whistle blows. Fight!
I can't find that either.
Up the top.
Ah, there it is. I got a 6.
6. Okay.
It's 10.
10. Right, so Beth, you go first. So swing.
It's 21?
21 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you definitely hit Avira.
Do I do the dragon sword? Is it a double one or not?
You're not rolling for damage, you fool.
Alright.
You're just rolling to see who can hit.
Okay.
Hit first. Alright, so you roll. So basically, Beth, now, Avira, you roll for your attack.
11.
11. Alright, so Beth comes in with the great sword. You attempt to block with the staff. You go, nope! And Beth brings the sword, like, places it at your throat. So that's round 1 to Beth. Avira, you get to attack first the next round.
9.
9, okay. Beth,
Roll a hit. It's 12.
12. Again, you do slightly better in this round coming in. You nearly get the hit on Beth, but Beth manages to fling your staff away. Blade at the throat again. Round 2. Round 3.
Um, 25?
14.
Again, ping! If you want to cast a spell, you can. If you want to try something different for the first...
Yeah, I'll stick with the staff.
Stick with the staff? Alright, cool. So, it's now 3 zip.
You just died, so I'm letting you win.
So basically, you guys have been fighting. You just keep on knocking Avira's staff away. And so it's like, best of 3. All right, best of 7. So best 3 out of 5. Best of 7.
I said before, I'm not really
Yeah.
proficient in weapons. I'm
Gary,
giving it a go.
Gary's gonna cast Conjure Animals and summon 8 little frogs to go jump around them.
You're asleep. Get to interact.
Oh yeah, I'm asleep.
You can dream it though.
Yeah. You have a dream about conjuring frogs. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
All right.
We have conversations on tea parties.
And then we cut to the cargo bay, whereas oh my.
Here we go.
Here we are. No, there it is. We just be hidden in the cargo bay, and we just fade to black. Like, oh, that was marvelous. Ooh, you're so skilled, Model 1. Oh. Dollar finally gets laid for the first time.
Of his own accord.
Of his own accord for the first time this campaign. So he's been trying so hard.
It's been 39 years.
I feel bad for Dexter.
It's like, oh, don't. It was marvelous.
For once, I get to be the top.
And the hour comes to a close. Up on the bridge, Captain Nuru and Rubel hanging out. Rubel is actually monitoring the charts and actually offering advice, and Nuru's sitting in her chair piloting the ship, and she's sort of raising an eyebrow because she's actually surprised that this crazy bird is actually able to understand what's going on, but she's like, oh, alright, thanks.
Alright.
Bird makes a good point.
Good point. And eventually you all hear the ship, or you feel the ship stop moving. And you see, those of you that are currently up, you see Captain Nuru moving through the ship. He goes, excuse me, coming through. And ding ding. He goes, right, those of you coming, we're leaving now. There's someone to see. You two, clean yourselves up. So, that's disgusting.
Already
Roll
on
over,
it.
Dexter. Let me get in there.
It's like, oh, no. I like to leave it in there.
Someone should probably wake up Gary.
It's like, I'll get him. Gary! Yeah. No.
I'm awake. What's up?
We're leaving.
Okay, I'm coming.
And Beth, you're kind of surprised at actually finally hearing the angry voice come from Dexter.
Well, everyone has their feelings.
Alright. So you guys all gather up, and you... Let's gather everyone together. You all get on top of the ship, onto the top deck, and you realize, looking out into the distance, you see off in the distance the small blue pearl, or I should say yellowish pearl, that is your world way off in the distance. And before you, in every direction, is a grey desert. Spreads out in every single direction, and you realize you are on the moon.
Hey, this isn't home.
Yeah, no, it's not home. I said we're going to go meet a friend.
Oh. Who's the friend?
Is your friend the man in the moon?
Kind of. It's a bit crazy like that. Hold on. And she pushes a button on her wrist. Kasky, we're ready. And he goes, all right, stand by for transport. And you all get teleported away.
We got Star Trekked.
Beam me up, Scotty.
We got beamed up.
Alright, so everybody gets hiked through the transporter. They all land in the room, and you see before you this sexy beast.
Oh. Can I puke on the floor?
Of course you can. Yeah. Like, hello and welcome! I am King Katsuki! Ha ha ha! And welcome to my laboratory. He goes, yeah, hi Katsuki. Don't mind them. They're a bit new here. It's like, haha, no worries at all. So, what have you brought for me today? It's like, oh, I've got this crystal here. Needed to wire up, and I've also got the cargo out in the back of the ship if you want to go send. There's a, oh yes, of course. I will send you there, server bot. And the bot, go retrieve the cargo. And jumps into the transporter and disappears in a flash of light. So, and who are all your friends there? This is my latest crew. You already know Avira. And you've seen this bloke before, Avira. He looks crazy, he's very eccentric, but he's also very smart. He always refers to himself as King Katsuki, though you don't know why. And that's Gary, the one throwing up on the ground's dollar. That's Beth, and I have no idea who the dragon.
His name is Dex.
Good. Thank you, Gary. I can introduce myself. My name is Dexter. And pleasure to meet you, King Katsuki. I can see that you're quite regal. It's like, cut that shit out. That's just a bullshit title anyway. So, you guys have been roped into this whole situation too, have you?
Yeah. Atropos is a bad dude. Figured we should probably stop her.
Oh, well, we've done it before. Unsuccessfully, though. Kind of the problem when you end up trapping the main beast inside the cage with you. But this time you're going to be teleporting him outside. What's going to be going on? But we are going to need more people in this. We're going to need at least 2 teams. And Nuru goes, that's right, we got the other team. They're back on the planet. We're picking them up. Had some other business to deal with. had to send one group to get some bits and pieces from Wallflower. It's like, oh, so Wallflower's still alive then? It's like, yeah. Yeah, nothing's going to kill her. Kind of difficult when you've basically the entire plant population of the world. That's far too true, far too true. Well, if you guys would like to make yourself at home, I don't have anything I can offer you, but let's pull up a couch. And you look around, and this place is just
Filled with couches.
it has there's the one couch. You see the sled, and you see a forge. You see a strange metal tube, a set of armor, some weird constructs, a massive device that you have no idea what it's called.
Is that the same thing as was in the thing
The Halloween one?
in the Halloween one?
That one there. You seen a similar thing. It shows like the rotation of the
Except
planets.
this one's working.
This one works, yes, exactly. You see a jar with a floating brain in it, wired up to a console. Whole bunch of bits and pieces.
Gary's gonna look around at stuff, see if there's anything that may be useful to the team that he might talk to the king about.
Sure. What kind of thing are you looking for?
Any halfway decent looking weapons, if he has any armor.
You see a suit of armor in the corner here, which is standing up, which looks very, very interesting. But it isn't designed for minotaurs. It wouldn't fit.
Well, I've got my mimic one on, so I'm more looking for the rest of the team.
Well, this is like a suit of full plate. You don't know that anyone actually can utilize that. It's very, very strange. It's like it's made up in a... let me zoom in on it here. It's a full...
Mando?
It's like a suit of full plate armor, but it's like one piece. There's like no gaps you can see to actually take it apart, but it's leaning up against the wall, but it's actually leaning forward. And looking around the back, you actually see there's the opening is in the back. So the way you would actually fit into it is you step into the feet, put your hands in through the front, and then you sort of put your head in.
Yeah.
And stretch out. That's how you step into it.
Okay.
Shrug it on like a onesie.
Yeah, basically.
I think the Asgard have something like that.
Gary just sort of knocks on the helmet and asks what exactly it is.
That's power armor.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a suit that I managed to secure on one of our old adventures. Isn't that right, Nuru? Yep, that's pretty neat stuff, but tends to drain your life away as you utilize it, so a little bit risky to use. Anyway, I'd leave it alone. You see the sled. There's a forge there. Looking at this tube there's a window on it. Looking inside, you see another version of Katsuki. It looks like he's actually cloned himself. He's got a version of him. There's like a naked version of him curled up in the pod.
hey, are you aware that you're not wearing clothes in here?
Yeah. You look at him, he's not wearing clothes anywhere.
Oh, my bad.
He's wearing underwear, and two pairs of goggles, because that's how awesome he is.
I mean,
He's a big man child.
Yes.
Aren't you cold?
No, it's fucking warm in here. What are you talking about? And the robot that left comes inside and starts bringing in more of these crates and just dumping them all over the place. These are all the crates that were in the back of the Serenity.
Oh,
The ones
sorry.
that crashed out of the back when we boarded and tripped over.
Yes.
Sorry, they might be a bit sticky.
made it easier to stack them up.
But there are no obvious weapons. The only suit of armor is just that one there. But there's lots of scrolls and paper and strange jars with random bits and pieces in them. Various worms and other bits and pieces. You also see this bit of paper over here on the drawing table. It has a kind of cartoon drawing. But above it is written the plan. And basically what it shows is a picture of what you assume is the boat flying towards a very angry face. And then you see the next thing is the face with stick figures on it. Then you see boxes, stick figures holding boxes. You see stick figures pushing boxes inside the angry face, and then you see the angry face blowing up.
I like it.
Short and to the point.
Simple.
Even Dollar should be able to follow this.
Hey,
So,
I'm
yeah.
not saying you're dumb, you just have a very short attention span.
Yes,
you're dumb.
let me run you through. Basically, the plan is we're going to drill. You've ever seen the puppet show Armageddon?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
So, for those of you that don't know, basically what we're going to do is we're going to fly up to this thing, we're going to drill down, we're going to put a bunch of very interesting explosives, and he kicks open one of the boxes, and basically what tumbles out of the box when it opens up are these boxes are filled with bags of holding.
And we tripped over these, and you had them in the ship the whole time.
Well, yeah, they're bags of holding, but
You can't put a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
that's right, Gary. That's the plan. I have procured every single bag of holding on the planet, and most of what I was able to scrounge from the different planets in our solar system.
That is very impressive.
The idea is we're going to secure these bags of holding. I've placed a small device inside every single one of them, which I needed this device. Oh, he points at the device that Katsuki's working on. That thing there is the trigger. Once we've secured all these bags of holding all over Atropos, then we push the button. Every single bag of holding goes inside every other bag of holding, creating the world's largest dimension hole and sucking that bastard completely out of our solar system. However, there is a caveat. Because, and Katsuki's like, yes, this is the real bitch. Yes, yeah, you're right. The problem is that when Atropos moved close to Faerun the last time, it fucked with the orbit, which is why the whole planet has been falling apart for the last 500 years with all the weather and everything.
That makes a lot of sense.
So, what we're going to need to do is wait to the right moment for when Atropos is close enough to Faerun in order to pull it back into its proper orbit. Once that happens, we detonate at the right time, solve two birds with one stone.
I like the cut of your jib.
I don't care what you like. Problem is whether or not you guys are capable of doing it.
Hey.
Of course we are. Death hasn't stopped us this far.
Well,
There is no other hope for the galaxy than us.
what is it with you and the galaxy? It's nothing to do with the galaxy, it's just the 9 planets in our solar system. Galaxy can go fuck itself.
No. We're here for the multiverse.
No, wrong again. Yeah, bring the scope just a little bit smaller there.
I appreciate your audacity, but it's not that big. We are in a bubble after all.
Neither are you, Gary.
Hey. I'm taller than you.
So, any questions, comments, additional plans, bad jokes?
Could I have a piece of paper?
Yeah, and Cassie goes, sure, help yourself. There's like walls of scrolls.
Gotta get a piece of paper, it's gonna drop your dick on it. And then put it next to the plan.
Okay.
So we're going to have to land on Atropos in order to use these bags.
Yeah.
Dollar. I don't care if it's a giant head, you can't fuck it.
I can try.
No, you can't. I've been to this place. It's like nothing you've ever seen before.
No
Heal-
holes to fuck.
Healing doesn't work. If you die permanently. Your soul is consumed by the planet. You burst into a box of dust. It is covered completely in the undead, as well as structures from countless worlds that it is completely destroyed. It's guarded by the aspect of Atropos, a nigh unkillable creature that can only be stunned for a short period of time.
That sounds a little more dangerous when you put it that way.
Yeah.
We'll going to need a lot more people than just us.
So we're going to need two. Now,
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
the fewer people that we have, the better, because a Tropus can detect life. So keeping the teams as small as possible. So I've got 2 teams of 4. As well as myself. That'll be the 3rd team.
What if we play dead?
Then you will be dead.
Go on the approach.
You don't quite get the concept. The thing detects life, it eats life. You can play dead all you like. It'll detect you. It knows that you're there.
How rude.
Essentially, once we get there, we're going to be working as quickly as we can in order to plant these things, but we're not going to be able to get through this without a fight. Might need to be there for several days.
Can't we just drop the bags of holding on the planet and then fly away?
I don't have enough. Unfortunately, we need to place them within the core of this thing. And she goes, Katsky, and he was like, oh yeah, right. And he snaps his finger and points, and a big view screen pops up, and you recognize this dollar because you have seen it before.
Oh no.
The big nasty face.
Ugh.
You've seen that before. Yes, the face on this thing isn't just a face. It is, in fact, the topographical map. That hole where its mouth is and those eyes, they're actually holes into its surface. I'm going to be planting the device right down in the center of the mouth chasm. You guys are going to be going through the eye sockets. Once you guys have achieved your objectives, we meet back on the surface and we get the hell out of there. I'm not going to lie, this is not going to be easy. It may not survive. This is what we would definitely call a Hail Mary. But if we pull it off, we'll save the planet and hopefully put it all back together and get rid of a major threat.
He's ugly. I agree. We should get rid of him.
He's scary.
You have no idea. So Katsky is going to get. Well, now that you've sufficiently scared the absolute shit out of you, any other questions?
May we have one bag of holding to share?
Between the group.
He just looks at you and goes, no.
Oh,
I've told you, I have barely enough to make this plan work to begin with. You can't have any of them.
fine. Well, when are we planning this attack?
Once Katsky's got everything completed and the other group, and Wallflower signals that the other group has completed their task. So until then, if you have anything we need to get done, any affairs you need to get in order, let me know.
I need to find honey.
Right. Who's that?
Honey is my bee queen.
She just stares at you. So, you can go back for a queen bee.
Honey. Not just a queen bee. My queen bee.
Alright. I'll go find another crew then. Guess I'm dropping you guys back on the planet.
As soon as you're ready to take on Atropos, you let us know.
You've got maybe a day.
Alright, when we get back to the planet, we need to call Doobie Scoop. The best investigator around.
Alright, so, what are you guys doing?
So we've got a day back on Earth before we get picked back.
You've got a day to do what you want. You can hang out on the moon, you can assist with stuff here, you can do training, you can do whatever. You've got a day to yourselves.
I wish to stay and assist.
I'm gonna stay to assist.
Okay.
Gary's gonna ask what sort of experiments the king does properly.
Well, I've done quite a few experiments over the time. I've worked out how to turn life energy into electrical energy, what powers most of our experiments. And I've also worked out how to do this.
And as he stands there, you see his brain just leaps out of his head and starts to crawl around the ground, and his body just falls on the ground.
Hey, that's really cool.
And then he just phases back inside of himself.
Yeah, I wasn't an intentional experiment, by the way. I discovered a spell that allowed me to free my mind. Unfortunately, it was a little bit literal.
That's disgusting.
Beth, when he leaps out of his head, you recognize the creature as an intellect devourer, a slave of the Geik, the Mind Flayers.
Oh. So his creature is a...
He is one of them, occupying the body of this.
Ooh, I'm going to, I don't know. I'm tempted to shoot him.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is that he was just working on things and talking, and then he stood up, and his brain literally just phased through his skull and started walking around the ground, and then jumped back inside of his head.
I think Doll's gonna throw up again.
I'm just gonna stand there bug-eyed.
Would I have, I don't have my gun on me?
Yeah.
Could I have just shot the thing? Or would it, I'm not stupid.
If you want to shoot it, you can.
Yeah.
They can attack.
But doesn't the thing got taken out? The gun doesn't work anymore, does it?
Oh, I have to use my own.
She has to use her life energy. She can charge it that way.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I
You could
lose.
probably talk to him about another energy cell, though. If you don't kill him.
I don't know. I might just be reacting.
I'm saying, if you're just reacting, just do it.
I mean, that would be smart, but I just...
Oh my god!
Ow, my shoulder.
Alright, go for it. And was it like -8 or something to my health?
-5.
That was 10, I believe.
Alright, so basically you pull your gun out and when he goes, whoa, 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 whoa! And you see the brain actually stand up on his back legs and put his hands up.
And I'm gonna shout, intellect devour.
It's like, yeah, not by choice. Put the fucking gun down, you crazy bitch.
He did say it was a spell that turned him into that.
I mean, she's not that crazy. It's really gross. Not gonna lie.
It's alright, I don't usually do it, but I'm just haven't had visitors in a very long time.
And he just goes back inside of his head.
I have something like that too.
Because Gary can control the mimic armor, can't he? Because it got morphed into him with the reincarnation.
You can make the tentacles come out.
Yeah, it's gonna make that happen.
Yeah.
And go wibbly wobbly around him.
Doll's gonna scream at you too. Fuck with everybody, Johnny and the fucking squids.
Have you ever worked with mimics before?
Yeah.
In fact, and then this chest.
Brother! Oh, it's adorable.
I think this is the better one.
Hey there.
That looks like the thing from Dark Souls.
Yeah, it was like, hey there, bitch.
I think Dolla's gonna faint.
Like, don't worry, Dollar, I shall protect you. This place is fucking insane, but I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah, get on my back. All right, you can ride me around. I know you'll like to. Oh, is that a gun in your pocket? Or no, you don't have any pants.
Dollar, put the red rocket away.
It's like, no, we're gonna ride that red rocket. Let's go! and Dexter and Dollar disappear through the teleport.
Chicago Bay!
You horny fuck.
Let him have this one thing.
You poor, unquenchable whore.
At least you'll stay out of trouble for a few hours.
Stay out of jail.
Stay out of jail.
Yeah, stay out of jail. Dexter is trouble.
Yes, going back to the horny jail.
Don't you bunk him again.
Alright. Well, with nothing else that anyone really wants to do at this stage, you can probably just call it there. It'll just be another short session today.
Only other thing I can think of is like any sort of upgrades or improvements they can make whilst they're with the scientist, or
I can give you basically a +1 on all your weapons if you've got non-magical stuff.
Oh, can I have a +1 on my great axe?
There you go.
Whereabouts is that?
So what did you want upgraded?
Good question. What can be upgraded?
Whatever you want. The same. So if you want to get an upgraded dagger, you can upgrade your staff.
That would be a good idea for the staff.
Alright.
they don't. No.
Because you've already got a magical staff anyway, Gary.
Yeah, I've got the staff of the Python.
Yeah.
Great sword.
Alright. So effectively you guys spend the day and Katsuki actually gets his little servo bot and whatnot, and he takes everyone over to the forge in turn and infuses all of your weapons, giving you upgrades. So Dollar, you get yourself a +1 great axe. Beth, your silvered greatsword becomes a +1 silvered greatsword. Your staff becomes a +1 staff. There might be an additional thing I can do to it as well.
+1 mimic armor?
Alright.
Fuck off.
You're gonna get yourself smacked.
I've got 13 AC.
And the ability to transform into any monster that you...
I mean, that's also true.
Yes. So you have you have quite a lot more versatility than...
Anybody else?
Is it to damage? Is the both one?
It's +1 to hit and +1 to wound. I can adjust it later on. It's fine. We can do this after the fact.
Yeah, because last time I messed with
Yeah,
it, I
yeah,
ended
yeah.
up resetting to base level.
Alright. So, with that, you guys getting all of your equipment done, and the plan secured, the boxes are... effectively what has been done is a special spell has been placed on these bags of holding, which has placed them paradoxically into a secondary pocket dimension, which should theoretically detonate them, but using the magic that they have from that stone has prevented that from happening.
Have a sack of holding.
So you guys actually have the dimension bomb of holding. So who is going to carry that is the question.
I'm
do
being
it.
pointed at.
I vote Beth.
I was pointed at by Dollar.
I can do it.
Alright, so it appears that there's a standoff between Beth and Gary. Trial by combat.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Combat.
fight each other for the honor of carrying the...
I could shoot him, but I think that's a bit much.
Well, it's up to you what you want to use, but...
2 out of 3.
Give me just a sec.
Let's just do a mock fight, like I did with Best of 3.
Seems to be a good system.
Yeah, rather than just injuring
Safe.
each other.
Alright.
We're gonna need everyone.
So it'd be +1. Is it +1 to hit and +1 to damage?
+1 to hit, yeah. So basically, whatever you roll on your weapon, just add a +1 to it. But first off, let's... It doesn't really matter. So basically, pick your weapon, roll to attack.
Great sword.
Go.
Alright, I'm gonna use Wild Shape.
That's not a weapon.
It's mock combat, is it? It's a bonus action. So I'm gonna Wild Shape into my brown bear form. Or cave bear. No, brown bear. And roll to attack, but without my claws out.
Okay, just roll. It's like you just roll an attack.
70. No, sorry. 17 plus 6.
Okay, so 23. What'd you get?
7.
Okay. Round 1 goes to Gary. Second round.
8.
So I rolled a what do you call them? I got a critical hit, and B +1 says 27.
Alright, so you rolled 21.
No.
No, so yeah, so yeah,
27.
you win.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Alright, so it's 1-1. Final round.
21.
I rolled another critical. +7 was +1 was
Let me double check this.
I did.
I
I was
just-
rolling them.
Yeah,
I
I'm
could
just
tell.
looking. I need to look. I need to see it. Pics or it didn't happen. I think finally your dice have decided to behave themselves after last week.
Roll.
Making
See
up for it.
yourself.
Alright. So, Gary wild shapes into a bear, the fight goes on, and Beth basically, Gary strikes Beth with the first hit, and then Beth just comes back at him, blunt edge of the sword, just slap, and gets the final 2. It's like what was the thing? It's like in, Heath Ledger in Knight's Tale. When he goes up to the fight, this guy walks up to him, he just goes, bing, 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 just hits him like 5 times in a row, just knocked the guy on his ass. That's basically what happened there, so.
Oh well, you get the bum.
Okay, so Beth has the honor of carrying the Dimension Bomb. Alright, so with that done, a short session today, but one that sets the wheels in motion for next year, where both B Team crews will be heading to Atropos, to Armageddon, their way under the surface, plant their explosives, and save Faerun once more from this undead menace. But that is where we will leave today's session. So for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble host, Tim, and thank you to my players.
Gary!
That's daddy to you.
Avira.
And until next time, everybody, remember to keep on blending. Bye!